So quickly, let's go ascendant by ascendant, just quickly to understand what this Saturn transit means for you. For Aries ascendant, Saturn is in the 10th house. It will impact your career positively. It will impact your father positively. But your dignity and self-respect might be challenged if you were proud of something, if you are egoistic. But if you are humble and grounded, you will become famous. You need to pray to Lord Hanuman. Chanting Hanuman Chalisa will do wonders for you. And Saturn, because it rules 10th and 11th house, it will bring good opportunities to serve people. It will bring good opportunities for people in service industry, especially teachers. And this will also give new chances of source of income. For Aries ascendant, I will say this transit is absolutely blessing for you. For Taurus ascendant, Rahu has just moved into Kritika Nakshatra for you, and this is only going to create personality issues for you. Saturn in the 9th house will stabilize things, so you need to trust your luck, you need to trust the God, and you need to, instead of finding things that pleases you, you need to do things that are right. Follow the dharma. Do things that you're supposed to do, at least for the next 3-4 months, and that will set the course correct. Now, because 7th house has all these 3 planets, when Saturn has moved, relationship will become a problem. So if you're facing anything bad in your marriage, in your business, you need to see, are you following your dharma? You just follow what you're supposed to do, and things will get auto-corrected very much soon. Gemini ascendant. Now, in case of Gemini ascendant, Saturn is in the 8th house, and Saturn rules 9th house. Definitely a sudden travel can happen. You need to take care of your health. Some old chronic disease will pop up, so that you can correct it. You will also get medicines for that, and you will be able to heal yourself. But if you avoid, then it can lead to operations, difficulties, disputes. Matters related to inheritance can cause a problem, and you may have to visit your native land even if you don't want to. For Gemini ascendant, Rahu being in the 12th house definitely calls for a foreign travel or travel to places where you have never explored before, something new. So that is something that you must look out for. For career perspective, it is a good time. It's a time of change because Saturn is with the 10th Lord and aspects the 10th house. So expect some trouble in your career and some undulating circumstances. What you should do is just go as smoothly as you can, and if you find difficulty, look out for a change of career, even changing the industry completely. For business perspective, this is not a great time. You need to stabilize things first and let Saturn and Jupiter become direct for some time. And once Jupiter goes into Aquarius, then things will be set right for you. Cancer ascendant. Now definitely Saturn and Jupiter goes in the 7th house means it impacts marriage. Because Jupiter is the Karak of marriage, bad marriages can actually become better. Saturn, because it is in the Shravan Nakshatra, you will have to hear the truth and you will have to follow the dharma. Romance is not on the cards, definitely. Because if Saturn see that you are struggling in a long case of marriage, it will simply break the marriage. It will give you no gains out of it. If you are the one who is demanding things that are unjust, you will lose the case. From the business perspective, I will say go slow. Let things take its normal course. Correct all your loopholes, and this is the time when you fill the gaps, especially anything that is associated with taxes. Evasion of tax can actually bring huge penalty that can actually destroy your business. So that is one area that you have to take care of. And public criticism must be avoided. You just need to focus on your own mind. If you think too much what people has to say about you, you will shape your personality in a very negative way. If you are following the dharma, then everything is fine. And in case of Leo ascendant, Saturn is direct in the 6th house. This is when you make your enemies your friends. You will lose the enemies and you will win court cases. Things will be set right for you. And this is also when you get the right doctor, right medicine, right advice, and problems will no longer be problems. I'm not saying problems will go away, but you will find solution to the problems. Pending task will be fulfilled, will become complete, and dreams and desires will be fulfilled. And because Saturn is a seva, and 6th house is also the house of seva, you should serve the needy, give food to the poor people, serve the humanity, especially animals, and serving the cow is going to be one of the biggest remedy to correct any dosha of Shani in your Kundali. Virgo ascendant. Definitely Saturn goes in the 5th house. This is good for children who are or people who are trying to educate themselves, trying to go for certifications and trying to go for professional courses. Learn something. Because if you don't learn, your life will give you a teaching. So learn from life. Irrespective of whatever age you are in right now, this is a very positive transit. See, 5th house is a very important house in Kundli. I will make a video for that. 5th house is Purva Punya. When Saturn, which is the 5th lord for you, becomes direct, you get the results of the past life, positive karma. So you will see the lot of difficulties in your life will just vanish. This is a brilliant time for you. Libra ascendant. Now in case of Libra, Saturn being the 4th house aspects your ascendant. There is a very strong Raj Yoga, especially a Raj Yoga called Shash Yoga forming in your Kundli, and this impacts your career and your personality. You will become more humble, you will become more grounded, you will reframe or recorrect what makes you happy. You will justify what makes you happy in a much better sense, and now you're not looking for material things, but rather than you're looking for small happiness. Happiness in small things brings bigger joy. So for you, that is the secret by which you can not only become happy, peaceful, but also you can become successful. For you also, there's a brilliant transit, but you have to take care of the health of your mother in this case. Any construction that you want to make for your home should be carefully done and don't rush, go slow and check out all the legal matters. Scorpio ascendant. Now in case of Scorpio ascendant, you can see Ketu, Venus and Moon are there on the 1st house when Saturn is making its move. Now this can create personality issues. This can make you think about how you communicate. So you need to be more quiet and communicate with a proper channel of communication. If you don't have anybody, then maybe you can talk to a professional. This is not a good transit for you, especially just because by the sheer presence of these 3 planets, you will feel more responsibility. But if you are letting things go, this is the time when you junk the junk. When you throw the negativity out of your mind, then it will become really positive. Then you will communicate with yourself. You need to listen to your body and you need to listen to your mind. Don't fight the time. Go slow. It's like you are on a boat on a river. Just enjoy the ride. And then you will see that the negativity is actually going to give you a lot of positive output. For Sagittarius ascendant, Saturn is in the 2nd house, Dhana Lord in the Dhana house. It's a brilliant Raj Yoga for you. It also shows a lot of small travels, trips, tours. Saturn in the 2nd house with Jupiter actually course corrects the finances in your Kundli. This is a very good time to earn money, but in a stable and steady fashion. This is also the time when your expenses will go down a bit, because you will have to be more responsible how you spend your money. And because you have Venus and Ketu in the 12th house, that means there will also be some unnecessary expenses, so you need to create a backup pool. Overall, for Sagittarius ascendant, which is Dhanu Lagna, you need to create target in your life and you have to achieve financial and career related targets, especially target for your family. That means you want to do something for your family member. This is the time when you show that you are there for them. Capricorn ascendant. Definitely Saturn is in the 1st house. It is completely and finally one of the most positive time for you. Yes, things may not be the way you want, but things will be the way you need. And because your ascendant finally stabilizes after a very long time, and also Rahu moves out of the Rohini Nakshatra, things stabilizes for you. Just don't burn yourself in the ego. Saturn is going to break the ego. So if you are humble and grounded, this is one of the most positive time for you. You just need to sit back and relax and things will be automatically set into the right motion for you, because your life will be exactly at the right place at the right instant where it should be. Relax. Things are positive for you. Aquarius ascendant. For Aquarius ascendant, Saturn in the 12th house going direct means stabilizing the losses. Retrograde Jupiter and then Jupiter becoming direct means gaining back what you have lost. Very good time for you. This is also a time when you can see a major shift in your career, major shift in how you think you are happy. This is the time when you see major changes in your life. So not only life comes to a standstill, but this is the time when you have to reflect on your own life, reflect on your thoughts, and changes will automatically keep on coming. That is why doing new things at this time will be dangerous. Just need to see what comes. It's like what is thrown at you, make the best of it. Because I will say this is one of the most beautiful time for you, because if the losses are recovered, then this is a recovery phase for you. And if it is being recovered, then you need to make the maximum out of it. For Aquarius Ascendant, you might see a mixed result, but then you have to take control of the mind, because if you don't take control of the mind, it will become a very difficult time for you. Moon rules the 6th house. For Pisces Ascendant, Saturn goes in the 11th house. Your demands, wishes, desires will be fulfilled. Just not the way you want, because there are 3 retrogrades. Now see, for Pisces, something is very unique that is happening. This is called Trine of Desire, Kama Trikona. And in the Trine of Desire, you have 3 retrogrades on the day Saturn moves: Rahu, Mercury, and Jupiter. Also, the 3rd house lord, Venus, is with Ketu. This also creates issues in how your desires are getting fulfilled. So you will see that your negative emotions will be fulfilled first, and then the positive will come later. So don't think negative, don't demand negative, don't talk negative, don't expect negative, and don't wish negative for other people. This is a very good time. You will see that the network circle that you are in will support you, people will support you, you will get friends. And it also means that you will no longer rely on your destiny, but you will be relying on your own karma. You will break the shackles and something new will happen to you. You will be able to achieve something that seemed so much unachievable. This is the time when you are like exploring the new side of you, and your strength will be at its maximum. Make the best use of it.